Hey there folks, I got another knife overview today. If you guys saw my quick vid yesterday, I survived my ordeal. The woman checked out checked out my cut, basically told me to man up. She's a nurse, by the way, so she said that if I went to the ER, they'll just probably make me wait for like 2 hours, put some kind of neosporin on it or some kind of bacitracin, and then just tape it up and charge me $200 for it. So yeah, so I opted out of the stitches. You know what, if I get a scar on my thumb, you know, who cares? It's your thumb, right? I'm not planning to model my hands. I only model it here for you people. But as you can see by my sticker here, I got a new knife, and it's from Grayman again. Sue and Mike are the owners of Grayman Knives, and they were kind enough to send me one of these stickers. Actually, they sent me a few things. Let me zoom out. So there's the knife. We'll talk about it in a quick second, but she sent me a sticker on her Facebook. If you requested or if you made a purchase of a Grayman knife, they'll send you this this lanyard. So she sent this over. What else did she give me? Oh, of course. She also gave me this awesome shirt, their new shirt, the Plan C shirt. It looks like some kind of a, I don't know what that is. Some kind of a boar or something. But pretty awesome. GraymanKnives.com. Pretty cool. And I'm sure that's one of their fixed blades right there. Yeah. Yep. So as you know, I reviewed the Duo first. This one's the Satu. The Duo is the second folder they made, which is this one, which is more EDC friendly. It's a little bit smaller and nicer. It's more concealable. You can stick it in your pocket. No one will know it's ever there. But like I said in my video, I thought it was a little small. I thought it was going to be bigger. But it's actually a little smaller than I expected. So I wanted to get the bigger one. So decided to get this bad boy. This is the Satu, which is their first folder. Satu meaning one or first. It probably means one. It's Indonesian. I think Mike and Sue did some time in Indonesia. So that's how they got inspired to name their blades, their folders. So take a close look at this. So this one has the DLC coating on it. I opted, there's a couple of choices on their website. This is the full tie, because and I'll tell you the reason why I got the full tie. Actually, it was hemming and hawing about it. I didn't know what to get. I don't know if I should get the full tie like this one, or if I should get the one with they have one with the G10. They have a couple of different color G10s. I think the OD green, the black G10, or the carbon fiber. But I know me. If I get the ones with the G10, I'm gonna send it out to somebody, maybe to Engraved or Tough Thumbs, any of these guys that customize the G10, and I'm gonna spend money on it. So basically I'm limiting my choices, so I opted for the dual tie. But then you know what, I can also get this customized. I can send this to Solo Knife Reviews. He has no problems you know, doing the anodizing, which I think I'm gonna send him this if he ever sends me his address. He's got some good prices. If you guys email him, Solo Knife Reviews does some nice work on the anodizing. He does some work on the knife. I don't think I'd want him to do anything to the knife. He does some tweaking on the knife here. He cuts this out, makes it a little bigger. But I think if I send it to him, I would just want the anodizing. But he can do the DLC. So yeah. Let me know, bro. Email me the address and I'll ship it to you. But yeah, so this is my new toy. This is actually my birthday gift. My birthday's in February, so it came early. My woman's the best. Besides telling me to man up with my stitches. So let's do a little specs on this thing. Okay, so let's see what I got here. The titanium. I don't know if anyone ever covered it on the reviews before for the Duo and the Satu, but the titanium is 6AL 4V. Right? Did I get that right? 6AL 4V titanium, which is the most common titanium used in the industry now. It's basically considered the workhorse of titaniums because it's very durable. It's known for its high strength. It's lighter weight than most titanium, so it's perfect for knives. You don't want your knife to be too heavy. It's great it's easy to shape and very they can form it very easy, so it definitely is very attractive to the knife industry. It's also, the titanium is also very corrosion resistant. It's also the same titanium that Rick Hinderer uses on his knives, so they're not skipping out on titanium on you guys. So they are using quality titanium, and their prices are very affordable. If you look at their website, and by no means I don't want anyone to think that I got this knife for free. I actually pay for this knife. I pay for both knives, and I'm just giving you this review as my humble opinion. And again, I just recently received this, so I haven't really done testing on it, but I have carried around the Duo, and I'm very happy with it. Good edge retention, lightweight, very smooth, and that's what prompted me to get this. So I decided to get this also. Overall length, it's about almost 10 inches, 9 7/8. Again, this is full tie. The titanium is tie. The only thing that's not tie is the backstrap. They have a G10 backstrap. On the Duo, they do have these standoffs that are tie. But for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's, I don't know. I don't know why they went with the G10 over here, but that's what they put. But you know what? With this DLC coating, it goes really well with it. So you can't even, it blends in nicely. Oh, let's see what else. So it does have this diamond-like carbon coating on it. That's what the DLC stands for. The DLC is great because the steel they use is CPM S30V, which is very corrosion resistant anyway, right? Wear resistant and holds an edge well. But with this DLC coating, it gives it an additional resistance to corrosion and wear. It's also, and if you saw, I believe it was Zuzu that did the review, you can see that that this is very tough right here. It's also abrasion resistant, right? And when you cut, if we're all like box cutters. Not too many of us are actually out there going Rambo on these things, but if you cut, and if you saw some videos that when they cut with this, like open a box, like when you open a box from Amazon or any box, the adhesive usually sticks to the blade and it's a pain in the ass. I know I do it all the time with my Spyderco. I gotta wipe it down and soap it up. Well, this is resistant to the adhesive, so if that's any value to you, So I'm just gonna zoom up on that. Got the Grayman laser etching. I asked Sue again to engrave Death to Al-Qaeda, but they can't do that. Apparently they do that by hand, and the blade is not long enough for that, so they only do that for their fixed folders. So yeah, so this DLC is gonna be good. It's gonna be a good hard use knife, and it's gonna be resistant to rusting. It's also, I understand that DLC is also self-lubricating, if that's not awesome enough, right? So apparently it's got something in it, in the coating, that helps to lubricate the blade and the coating itself. Sue and Mike also recommend, like for our boys out there in the field, like in the war, that if they don't have their lubricants available, to basically use the oils generated from our nose, and only from our nose, because anything else other than our nose, the oil is generated from the body, from like regular sweat glands, is usually very corrosive, except for the ones that's coming out of your nose. The nose has this natural grease. They call it nose grease. I believe this is Latin. The Latin word for it is nasal sebum. So that's like a natural lubricant that we produce. And what Sue and Mike suggest for the boys out there in the field is if they don't have any lubricants, they can just wipe their finger on their nose tip, right on the outside, not on the inside, guys. We're not picking on noses here. On the outside, right? And if you touch your nose right now, like I'm doing, you can't see off camera, it's greasy. And basically, they say just to wipe it on the blade, and that will help lubricate. Maybe not so much on this one because this has the coating, but maybe on the Duo, which is the regular steel. If you don't have anything in the field and you're getting dirt and sand and what have you on that blood, I don't know, wash it down and then wipe your nose and then rub it on the blade. That should help lubricate it and prevent it from rusting. Yeah, enough on that. Am I forgetting anything else? I got some talking points here. Yeah, I think that's about it. Now let's check out the knife. So it's a beast of a knife. This is a monster. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Again, I told you guys I got a medium-sized hand, so I love it. It fits my hand perfect. You know, especially if you got bigger hands. If you got larger hands, you'll really be happy with this. I think it's awesome. This is exactly what I was expecting. When I got the Duo, you know, I was kind of disappointed how small it was. You know, I was like, oh, you know, I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, right? It's a nice knife. It's a very good knife. I just wanted this Rambo type knife. You know, I want this. So. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much on the review of it because Zuzu did a great review on it. Just check out his review. But I just basically want to show you the knife. So that's it. Look how thick. Let's take a look at the thickness of the titanium. I got to look at the... Yeah, lockup's about 50%. Very durable. Again, I'm sorry I got this gimpy finger, but... You know that the Duo and the Satu have this whatchamacallit, this 3/8 inch pivot inside. That's what accounts for the bushing, makes it really flip really nice. So you can tighten all the way down, right? There's no adjusting. You know, you guys know with the Hinderer and other knives, you're adjusting. It's a pain in the ass trying to figure out how to center it. You push the blade. You saw some of my videos. I couldn't center the zero tolerance that I just got, the 550, but this one, it's basically hassle free. You tighten all the way down, it's going to be centered every time, and that's just the way the knife is designed. And take a look at that. Right? Let's see if I can flip it. It's so smooth. So smooth. What a tank. This thing is a tank. Alright? Of course, as soon as I try to flip it, I was flipping it without looking at it. Very smooth flipper. And this is right out of the box. Alright. I'm just trying to avoid hitting my podium over here. But yeah, what a tank. I'm so happy I got this knife. I don't regret not getting the one with the G10 because I know with the G10, I'm going to send it out to get someone to customize the scale for me. You know, this I might still send out. I don't know, but and again, that's why I got the black, because then it'll be less tempting to get it anodized, even though, you know, Solo could anodize it no problem. But just a little comparison, right? I already showed you the Duo. So, well, that's the Duo. It's a tremendous difference, right? Tremendous difference. So, show you that, right? Actually, the blades line it up perfect. Okay? And now it's off screen. So, if you guys are thinking about getting it, Duo is great, like a great pocket knife. This will fit nice in the pocket too, but it might look like you're carrying a gun or something. It's kind of beefy, kind of big. You see the size of the blade. And as comparison, I'm gonna put down my Hinderer. This is the XM24. And let's take the Duo out of there. So take a look at that. Look at the size comparison there. Well, you can't tell because now it's on an angle, but let's do it this way. Hopefully this. Yeah, you can't really do it. Put it on top. Okay. I mean, the blade is just dwarfed. The Satu's blade is humongous. Look at the size of that thing. It's like a whale. This is a shark. This is a whale. And again, they don't send it out with a toothy edge anymore. They address that, so I have a decent size. I'm not gonna wipe it down with tough cloth. I learned that from yesterday, but it's got a decent, it's got a decent sharpness to it. Very nice. So they got rid of that toothiness, which I understand why they did that toothy edge in the beginning, because they're really thinking about our soldiers, our boys out in the field there. So they made the toothy because it's nice, something to cut, like rope or canvas or whatever you need to cut out there in the field. It grabs the fabric or whatever you're cutting and rips it open. They addressed that. They heard the gripes about the toothy edge, so they addressed that. Now they have this nice edge on it, and this is factory. You can see it's very nice, very similar to the way the Hinderer comes. I mean, just look at the difference in the cutting edge. Yeah, look how much more cutting edge you get on the Dua. I mean, on the Satu. Pardon me. You know. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, if you guys are in the market for a beast of a knife, I'm still waiting for my Hinderer XM 18 3.5, which should be sometime this month. I'm still waiting for that, but I think I'm addicted to knives, guys. So I just can't help myself. I'm very happy with this knife. It's a very nice knife. Oh, let's take a look at the size. Yeah, you gotta see this. Gotta see this. So you see that the titanium slabs are basically the same. Basically the same, right? Same size. I might even give it to the Satu a little bit because it's got this black coating, so it makes it look a little smaller. But I think the Satu titanium, now you're getting two of them, are the same, basically the same as the Hinderer, if not bigger. But just take a look at this blade. Now we gotta get away from the. Look at the size of the blade. Is that crazy? Blade is like, yeah, I think the Satu's got the Hinderer beat by a few millimeters on thickness. Now I'm measuring it from here. If I was to measure it right from the shape of from the bottom, line up the blades, you can see that the Satu dwarfs it. Right? Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast. I'm very happy to get it. So yeah, that's my review. I think I talked too much already. I try to keep these videos short, but all right. So go check them out. You know, they're very affordable knives. It's just a matter of time before people discover how great the Grayman knives are, and then next thing you know, the Hinderers, and you're not going to be able to get it. They're already running out. They ran out of this one. Again, if you're military, they will put you on a priority list for the pre-order, so they are selling them out. They have a couple of limited run also. I think the one that Zuzu got's a limited run with the orange G10. I mean orange, pardon me, the OD G10. So those are limited runs. Yeah, very affordable, folks. Check out their site, and you know, it's pretty awesome. Look at the size of that thing. Pretty awesome knife. It's a good sized knife. Okay, folks. That's it. That's the Satu. All right. Peace.